The following video is rated PG for puzzling gameplay. Viewer discretion is advised.
Now it is time for a matchup that has a lot of our players worried, including the two players involved. It is the 9 seed ilikebeingsmart and the 16 seed Razorflame. Welcome, puzzlers. This is your head tournament organizer, Cards of the Heart. Welcome back to the League of Puzzle Speedrunners Pokemon Puzzle League Speedrun Tournament 2022. We should have a very entertaining matchup here between ilikebeingsmart and Razorflame, and to help me call the match is our defending Pokemon Puzzle League champion, FFR Pro.
Yo, how's it going, guys? I am back, and this should be a pretty exciting matchup. Looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, this should be entertaining if nothing else. Smart Nicole definitely tries to be a showman, and Razorflame at his peak has pushed even the best players in our field to places they were not expecting to go. So yeah, hopefully we get to see some fireworks out of this match. But first, if you're just tuning into this game for the first time and you're not exactly sure how it all works, allow me to take a couple of minutes of your time to explain how this game works and how we are playing it in this tournament. Pokemon Puzzle League is a Match 3 puzzle game first released for the Nintendo 64 on September 25th, 2000 in North America and March 2nd, 2001 in Europe. It was re-released on the Nintendo Wii Virtual Console in both regions in May 2008. It is a Match 3 puzzle game in that if you match at least 3 of the same panel either horizontally or vertically, the panels will disappear. To win, however, you need to do more than simply match 3 at a time. You need to make combos and chains to not only prevent your gradually rising stack from reaching the top of your playfield for a time, but also to send garbage blocks to your opponent to make their stack reach the top of their playfield. You make combos by matching more than 3 panels in a row at the same time. They don't keep your stack from rising for very long, but they do send small garbage blocks to your opponent that can prove to be very disruptive. You make chains by linking sets of 3 or more matches together. Make a set of panels disappear, and then have the panels immediately above them fall into another match. Not only does this keep your stack from rising for a longer period of time, but it will make thicker garbage blocks that will be more effective at actually filling out your opponent's stack to the top. If your stack reaches the top of your playfield and the game tries to break the stack through the top, you lose, so you want to avoid this at all costs and force it on your opponent as much as possible. To beat these computer opponents, you will have to either make sure that they run out of time while their stack is completely topped off, send so much garbage to your opponent so that they can no longer make a move, or send garbage to your opponent in such a way so that they think they can no longer make a move. Easy mode has 11 stages, normal has 14, hard has 15, and V-hard and S-hard have 16. In this tournament, players will be racing through those stages to get to the end as fast as they can. The first player to defeat the final opponent wins the race. The first player to win a predetermined number of races wins the match. Best of luck to all of our players. So yesterday was the start of our pool stage of this one-player stadium tournament. We divided our 22 players into 4 roughly even-sized pools of groups, and we are competing in round-robin combat in a best-of-5 series of speedrun races. We are playing on the easy, normal, and hard game levels for this stage. We are agreeing to the first level to be raced among the 3 options, and then it is a loser counterpick of one of the other levels, and we repeat until all of those levels have been played. And if we need to go to a Game 4 or a Game 5, then it is an open counterpick for the loser. And in case you just missed that last match, we saw that format get used to full effect, so make sure you tune into that. Hopefully I have put a card in the upper right corner of the YouTube video to link to that. I may forget. I'm gonna be crunched to edit these videos in a timely fashion, so you can yell at me in the comments if I forget to do that. But when we are done with this process, which I expect to take another 4 weeks, we will see the top 2 players in each pool advance to the final bracket. We do have a prize pool for this tournament. Everyone that is watching can add to that pool if they like, with their direct donations or their Twitch bits or their subscriptions to the Twitch channel at twitch.tv/puzzlespeedrun can add to that pool. The pool is currently at $120.75 out of our goal of $600, and so sure someone can tell us in the live chat or in the comments how many Wendy's Baconator combo meals you can buy with that. We had an exchange rate earlier, but we don't have the person who was giving that exchange rate currently in the chat at the moment, but it's still gonna be a decent payday for our winner of the tournament at the moment, and it's gonna be even bigger if we do reach our goal of $600. But it won't be just players who make the final bracket get a portion of the prize pool. We'll have a consolation bracket for everyone that doesn't make to the main bracket, and the winner of that will get 3% of the prize pool, as you can see on screen. And also, as you can see, just for playing, you have a random chance of winning a little bit of pocket change. So please join us. We definitely love the company. But if you missed out on this tournament, however, don't worry, we have other tournaments we are actually playing this time around. We're going to be taking a 1-week break between the pools and bracket stages of this one-player stadium tournament, and in the interim, we'll have 2 modes that I know you, FFR, have played quite a bit. Kind of played them out to death almost with Marathon and Spa Service. Thomas, how much are you looking forward to seeing these tournaments come about?
It's gonna be exciting, you know. I'm particularly excited for that Spa Service tournament. You know, do you remember that? Yeah, that being my very first speed run. That started off my speedrun career. So yeah, it's gonna be exciting. You know, we've never done these kinds of little mini tournaments before on the side. So yeah, should be fun. Looking forward to it.
I think a lot of people are looking forward to it, just to change it up from the grind of the story mode that we've been doing since 2016 with our games. The variety should be refreshing, if nothing else. The Marathon tournament expected to take place on Saturday, October 15th, and the Spa Service tournament will be happening on Sunday, October 16th. If you want to double check the full rules for those tournaments, we'll talk about them more on stream as we get closer to them, but if you want to read the rules and to possibly join in to get an opportunity to get that $50 top prize that I'm giving to the winners of each of those tournaments, then sign up now at start.gg. But go back to the one-player stadium tournament. We have had one match yesterday with Ty beating Zeplander 3-1. Now ilikebeingsmart and Razorflame will be taking their spot on the grand stage. Fortunately, as top seeds with opportunities for buys, myself and FFR have been given buys this week, so we get that top seed privilege. But this should be this should be a fun one. FFR, I think the margin of troll, as Six likes to put it, means these two are going to be fairly close to each other. Their personal bests don't quite tell the whole story. Smart has definitely gotten some by her own admission lucky times, especially getting that 12:58 in our qualifying. That was kind of nuts to go back and re-time. She wasn't even running her timer at the timer. Otherwise, it might have been even worse. But I think Thomas, their average runs will be a bit closer than these personal bests on our speedrun leaderboard might suggest. How do you expect this matchup to play out?
Yeah, the margin of troll definitely is going to be in play here. You know, as we kind of saw in the last match with Gamer and Octo-Oil. You know, I'll be looking for Nicole to, you know, maybe use her speedrun experience to her advantage. Maybe, you know, use some of that lady luck from her South 13 V hard, maybe to guide her way to victory. And you know, Razorflame, you know, we saw in the past with Foxy Man, you know, pushed him to the absolute limits, I think, in group stage, going to 5th in deciding game. So, yeah, you know, Razor definitely can pull off some upsets, so we'll definitely be looking not only for that, but maybe to make Nicole scream once again.
Yeah, that was kind of a deal, kind of a big deal made of there. But yeah, I actually think Razorflame's gonna take one of these races. I don't know if it's gonna be normal or hard, but those levels have proven to be a bit more of a nightmare than some of our players have been accounting for. So I think it's gonna be smart in 4. How about you, FFR?
Yeah, I would definitely have to agree. Nicole gonna take this in 4 games at least.
Alright, there's our predictions. You can leave your thoughts in the chat or the comments before this match gets started. So let's go ahead and get it started. We have the number 9 seed, ilikebeingsmart, the 16 seed, Razorflame, engaging in Pool 1 combat, and that is going to start right now! Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of sound balancing. Let's do a bit of an audio check for Smart. Let's do a bit of a sound check for Razorflame. And let's listen to Smart's audio for this matchup. And let's let our players know that they are ready to go. We are starting on normal. That almost feels like the default choice for most of our players. It's the one that's can give your opponent enough grief without being completely demanding. Like FR, how do you feel about normal mode? Looks like FFR had to take an emergency break real quick. Get his thoughts in just a bit. Looks like Razorflame took a little bit of a break as well. So I'll take this time to remind everyone that we will be putting these videos on our YouTube channel at League of Puzzle Speedrunners. I'm gonna try to either get these videos up like 2 a day, or maybe even 3 or 4 a day, to make sure that all of these videos end up on YouTube within the week of them being broadcast, so they stay fairly fresh. Alright, looks like Razorflame's feed is about 3 seconds behind Nicole, so let's keep that in mind as we start game 1 here. You can already see the experience of Smart telling her to lead with 2 4 combos at the start of her chain. Razorflame is also no stranger to playing these modes, and also coming to the realization that normal Gary does not raise a stack at the beginning, so you kind of have to send a little bit more garbage to him. Probably 7 to 8 lines will work for most Gary stages. So we're looking for probably an X5 chain, X6 chain, and as many combos as you can find. Hopefully these later opponents will be a bit more cooperative. Has Smart sent enough here? Oh! Brock gets to the garbage clear. Oh, and some fortunate down stacking from Razor's Brock allows him to extend the edge just a little bit more. Oh my goodness.
Alright, sorry, I'm back. I had to leave for a quick couple minutes.
We understand. You gotta take care of yourself. First and foremost is what I always say. Here we go. Here we go. Razorflame has extended out to lead just a little bit. Like Smart has not been able to put together the chains very well at the start of this race. Razorflame's been a bit bigger, and bit safer with his chains by comparison, and the results are coming in so far.
Yeah, Razorflame taking the sort of a nice little early lead on Surge here, but we still have 10 more stages for stuff to happen here. Oh boy, Razor getting the 6 and 4 combo to separate from the other garbage. And that works. Hey.
Very neat indeed. FR, I asked you this question before I realized that you had stepped away. Normal mode is fairly polarizing in the community. How do you feel about it?
I mean, it's an easier version of the hard mode, but it still has like the worst of like both easy mode and hard mode. Has the worst of easy mode, the fact that it plays at a slow speed, so AI has a lot of stop time to work with. But also hard mode because, well, in the later stages, the AI's cursor actually gets fairly quick, and that combination can lead to some major trolls at the ends. So far, some troll and no major trolls just yet.
Yeah, Razor has generally brought it with his early attacks. He's been getting some stages under 15 seconds as a result. Smart, on the other hand, has not been able to get much started. Again, she's running into an issue where her combos might be a bit lacking. So even though that one worked out in 16 seconds, I do expect her to get punished even worse in the later stages if she does not step up her combos.
Yeah, generally if your combos are pretty good, you usually don't have to extend further out than a 3-chain or even a 4-chain if you want to play a little bit safer.
Well, tell that to Razorflame Sabrina, going real deep. 9 lines required after 30 seconds. That is a very unfortunate stage for Razorflame. Definitely needed to send more and was not quite prepared to send more. Ugh. Man, you hate to see it. this is the kind of shenanigans that happened that allowed Razorflame to take Foxy Man, our PPL 2020 runner-up, to 5 games last year. So maybe the game's giving Razorflame some karma. I don't know.
Yeah, and you actually just saw Razorflame just banging his desk on there in frustration, and realized that was not a good Sabrina, and that allowed Nicole to catch up and take sort of a smallish lead by about 2 seconds. And yeah, it's that kind of troll, and that can make or break races. And well, speaking of trolling, blank troll here, and that's gonna give the lead back to Razor.
Oh my goodness!
Boy, the switch is getting flipped repeatedly already.
Yeah, this was this is just making the race for the second spot in pool 1 all the more spicy, because it was definitely projected to be a fight between Smart and Ty for that second spot, but if this match continues to trend in this direction, we may not even get to the point where that matters.
Yeah, so far Razorflame's doing pretty well. There's a chance, maybe later in the groups, Razor could make a little case for that second spot here. Razor sent 3, needed 4.
Ooh, it begins. It begins again. Alright. Smart sent a sizable attack now. Gonna be getting the lead and extending it quite a bit now. Oh no. Oh no, Team Rocket, what are we doing? Okay, that'll work.
Okay.
There was a much faster clear opportunity for that Team Rocket to get, but again, these foes' attentions are often placed on the lowest garbage block on their board. So,
Nicole going to a chain, and ooh, yeah, that all gets cleared. Ooh, what was that, Gio? A little slide technique? Oh dear.
Oh man, these foes pulling off techniques that take like fractions of seconds to do. I believe it's a 3-frame technique. There, just the length of the swap animation to get that done. But oof, Giovanni is doing both of our players no favors. Oh, Razorflame hardly made up any time there. Normal mode showing why normal mode is normal mode. Oof.
Yeah, Giovanni knows how to waste time and definitely did just that to both players. But we are now into the Puzzle Elite, which is actually only the Elite 3 in normal mode. And yeah, Richie decided to go for the far purples on Nicole's side, so the close blues.
Are you ready?
So yeah, Nicole taking the lead right back, and meanwhile Richie not being so nice to Razor here, unfortunately. It's another garbage clear. Conveniently in position for another one. Yeah, this is the snowball effect that likes to happen.
I must say, the beginning of this run really spooked Nicole into making bigger chains here, but it's for the most part, it's working better than whatever Razor is doing right now, and she is a full stage ahead going into the final stage of normal mode.
Yeah, this is a very good spot to be in. I don't think Nicole wanted to start that chain that early, but no. She's gonna have to make do with that. Uh-oh.
She's spamming
Bruno.
4 combos. But
Oh!
Bruno's out of position, and that
Wow.
will be enough. So that is a normal time of 10 minutes 26 seconds for our 9 seed. That is enough to capture the first Pokeball. Oh man. Oh man, no, that is definitely a time that will worry her going forward.
Yeah, that may or may not be good enough for some of her other, group stage matches that she's gonna have, but here it at least got her the win, so a win is a win. We can't complain too much about that. There we go. There's Razorflame.
All right.
From Bruno. And
All right. So we ended on decent notes for both players. Razorflame finishing with a time of 11 minutes 18 seconds, and to quote ilikebeingsmart in our live race chat, "This mode blows chunks." End quote.
Yeah, definitely showed just that.
And Razorflame wants to up the randomness. We're going hard. We're gonna go hard in the proverbial paint, and up the difficulty to maybe not to 11, but a solid 8. 8 out of 10.
Yeah, and well, I mean, hard mode is it's a more consistent kind of a run. The first stage actually raises their stack, and the strats are generally the same for all 15 stages. So honestly, I think hard mode is actually kind of one of the better speedrun difficulties for this game.
Yeah, I would actually recommend beginners wanting to challenge themselves with this game actually start speedrunning this mode in the hard level first. This is definitely one of the more popular categories in the community. It's a good test. I think it's the most fair test that we have in this mode.
Yeah, because generally, if you're able to top off the opponent, they will usually go down fairly quickly, barring a little bit of trolling.
Alright, Smart, we can see, is going big, up to an X6 chain. Do you remember what level we're playing? You don't need that many lines. I don't think Razor needs that many lines either. They're getting fairly comparable results though, so I can't knock it.
I mean, 16-15 is, that's pretty much what you're looking for in hard mode for the most part. Probably want to try to go maybe a little bit quicker, but if you can get that for all 50 stages, you're pretty happy. And Nicole's gonna go big again. Another 6 chain. Yeah.
It's enough.
I mean, it's working so far, so can't complain too much about that.
Alright, there's a Brock out of position for Razorflame, so Razorflame's keeping up. Smart's video feed is about 4 seconds into the future compared to Razorflame, so make sure you deduct that from any lead that she appears to have on screen. So the lead's about 5 seconds right now. And another solid stage. 19 seconds is a time that will make her worry in the long term, but it is keeping pace with Razorflame at the least. So it's not that bad.
Nope. Cool. Looking for a place. Ooh, got a little bit of a slide there. That was kind of clutch. Still not enough. It all gets cleared in place.
Unfortunate timing. Oh, Razorflame's got some pillars. And that basically makes up the deficit. We are neck and 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 neck. Gotta get one of those in.
Yes, and yeah, pillars are very strong in hard mode. Usually, once the AI starts working on pillars, they're usually gonna run out of time pretty quick. Ugh.
That's just one of the reasons why you lead with combo garbage in general, because oftentimes the shake time of the combo garbage will override the shake time of the chain garbage and actually lead to opponents' clocks counting down even sooner.
That's right, because that 4 combo block doesn't really give that much shake time. In fact, it's actually the least amount of shake time compared to other garbage blocks. Ooh, 11 seconds!
Hey, Smart may have inadvertently cut a chain short and got under 15 seconds, but so did Razorflame. Oh boy.
There we go.
I think these two would be best served to leave their chains at an X4 and just find more combos as they can get them. I was like, yeah, this is good. Like that end up 2 combos, a 3 chain, that should actually work. She did make another chain a bit quick though, so kind of suspended her garbage in the queue. It's harder to do that in this game compared to, say, Tetris Attack, but there is that window is still there.
Yeah, so it's a lot easier to leave the combo garbage in the queue in Tetris Attack. You just simply keep spamming combos, and yeah, combo garbage will just never leave the queue. And ooh, another 6 chain from Nicole, going big again. Don't think she meant to go that big that time, and oh. Yeah, Blame getting the scam chain, and yeah, garbage clear.
Unfortunately, Razorflame got heavily scammed by Sabrina and lost a very sizable chunk of time in that stage, and Smart might be giving it right back. There are pillars.
Yeah, that's
These
a lot
pillars
of
will not go down.
Yeah.
And they are basically trading time losses left and right.
Yeah, it's kind of like an epic boxing match. You know, they're just trading punches. Oh, Nicole did not send him.
Oh, she's panicking. She's moving and not really doing anything. She's making matches, but they're not sending anything to the opponent. And her stack is low. That's going to be a problem. Razorflame's going to take advantage with a 13-second Tracy and take this lead. Oh no!
Yeah,
No!
Yeah, this lead can quickly grow if Troll C keeps trolling.
Oh my!
Blues. Okay, I mean, Nicole's still right there. You know, this is still far from over, but yeah, she's gonna need to Gonna need to keep calm and not panic.
There's a medium amount of panic from Razorflame just trying to flatten the stack in a flurry to avoid dying there.
Oh, okay. That was a bit fortunate from Razor. Team Rocket had a few chances to clear the garbage, but didn't. Nicole's going to make up a little bit of time here. That nice 17-second kill there. Now, if you remember in the last game, the last race, Giovanni really wasted both players' times here. See if Giovanni can cooperate a little more.
Okay, that's a better chain. But the top of the stack is not looking great for Razor's Giovanni. Smart's Giovanni does walk in 15 seconds. Oh, that is not a horizontal 6 combo to bodied.
Bodied, no!
Oh, jeez. Jeez Louise, and it's another lead change.
Or as I like to say, another change.
Smart going big up to a 5 chain. The relative lack of combos there needed. That's a 14-second Richie. Down to the final 3 stages, and this lead is, I would estimate it's about 15 seconds right now. But it's going to grow the longer Razor takes in this stage. That was not the panel I would have expected Razor to start the chain with. Not gonna allow as much flexibility, but that will end up being fine. And yeah, the lead is still about 15 seconds. Oh, Lorelei gets to that garbage clear in time.
Yeah, this is a chance. Razor once again has a chance to catch up, and oh boy, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Epic down stack from Lorelei. Oh.
Alright. Lorelei's not giving Smart too many opportunities to raise her stack, but she might need to. Are you... yeah,
Careful.
Smart's just trapped under garbage. She's not gonna be able to get out of this timely. Razorflame gets out, though. 17 seconds gets the lead right back. Oh, this is gonna come right down to the wire.
That was close for Razor. Razor was topped off for quite a while. Had to do some poppage just to not die himself.
Okay, this did not start with a combo, and the kind of cheeky attempts to extend the chain also did not work. Oh, this is giving the opportunity to Nicole right back.
Yeah, Nicole did a 7 chain, got a couple 4 combos. Gonna keep Bruno topped off for a while.
Okay.
But
Oh, here we go.
That's gonna take a lot of time.
Both Brunos continuing to combo into garbage clears. They're continuing to combo into these garbage clears and just wasting so much time.
Oh,
their attacks are still continuing.
Oh my goodness. You're a minute on both Brunos here. Which one's gonna die first?
Okay. Smart is through at a minute 4. Razorflame did not quite top off Bruno, and it's still going!
That's 9 lines of garbage all being cleared. Okay, let's see if Nicole can take advantage here. Go up 2-0.
She's got about a 15-second head start to do that. Let's switch to her audio real quick.
Good 5 chain.
Oh, that's not enough.
It
was not enough.
Oh boy. Okay.
Uh-oh. Gary's like the biggest
boy.
troll in... Like, Hard Gary 2 might be the biggest troll in the entire game. I don't know. I don't know. He does more than you would expect. Razorflame is not sent enough to Gary either.
Oh boy, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Razor does have a 4-chain coming down. That's a
There
lot
are
of
some-
downs on Gary.
Oh.
Gary 2's for Nicole. Oh, he's gonna get a scam chain. Gives himself
There
more
are
time.
some pillars here. If this doesn't work for Smart, she's low on panels.
Oh boy. Oh!
Whoa! Barely getting there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. That was so close. I was getting so worried for Nicole.
Oh my goodness. she's gotta get up after that one. I don't blame her. She's gonna finish in 12 minutes 24 seconds and get Pokeball number 2. But man, that was a sweat.
Yeah, man. We were sweating over here just watching that happen. Oh boy. Yeah, Razor's low on panels, so he does have a decent attack coming down. Another 3-chain. Oh man. It's Gary too. Man.
Gary. That 5 combo, did that 5 combo save him?
Oh, it got in the way. I think Gary 2 would have died.
This timer scam. Oh no.
2+ minutes deep now. Come on, Gary, just make it stop. Yeah, it's back to another Gary. Hold up.
Ooh, greedy Gary goes for the combo to get the clear. Runs out of time. 13 minutes 52 seconds officially. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, 2:21 Gary 2. That's a brutal way to end that run there. Oof.
It's a very Bruno way to end that run. Oof. Oof. Oof indeed. Okay. Alright. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alright, we got our breathing exercises in. So now we move on to easy mode. I think there's a tech edge for Smart in this one, but who knows how both players will be feeling going into this race. So it could be very up in the air.
I mean, they're probably relieved that they're going to easy mode, because there is definitely less trolling that can happen in easy mode, but, you know, they can occasionally get a clear or two at times.
Got a remark in chat. Quick, copy the code down to unlock very hard. Actually, I can do you one better. You can hold Z and push RLAB. Unlock very hard and super hard.
Ooh.
2 for 1.
That's a pretty baller move right there.
Oh boy. Also, be noted. During that last race, one of our other competitors, Tolker, actually raced along with our players and got a new personal best.
Hey, well, we'd love to see that.
So looks like Tolker's hard time is now down to about 10:30.
Nice.
That would definitely be a competitive time. Like Tolker's just been on a tear as of late. Just rallying off personal bests in qualifying. Just doing some crazy things. Fortunately, it couldn't quite come together against Tayman yesterday, but Tolker will be one to look out for going forward.
Yeah, and in this match right now, Tolker won game 2. So congrats to Tolker.
Should throw a Pokeball Tolker's way. All right, Nicole went on a bit of a restroom break, so she took a little extra time to get going, and all right, race time is being race time.
Yeah.
So I gotta actually manually start this race. Should be set to auto start when all players are readied up, but I don't know, race time's been doing some weird things lately. In any case, we're about to get this game 3 going. It's on easy mode. We're playing 11 stages in this mode, and apologies in advance if anyone is triggered by the incredibly slow speed of these panels starting to fall.
Yeah, it's gonna actually feel a lot slower, being that they went from hard mode to this mode. It's gonna feel really slow.
Oh, Gary, do not have time to get to that for Nicole. That's fine. That's fine. These two approaches were very much fine.
Yeah, no harm, no foul so far. And of course, we have Brock, the other stack-raising noob. Oh, they may have to send just as much. Okay, that's a 4.
Smart sent a 4-chain, couple of combos. This extra combo will do it, but makes you a bit worried when you give even these opponents that extra space. Okay, Razor made some interesting decisions there to get to that 4-chain. Definitely needed it to get that Brock done. And then now the rest of these opponents will be a fair bit more cooperative.
Yes, they will actually raise their stack a little bit. You can see there, and yeah, nice 14 from Nicole. Nice little 4-chain. Right there. Oh, that's unfortunate time.
Did not quite send enough. One more chain link would have delayed that attack long enough. As it stands now, Razor, it's gonna be exiting that stage in 22 seconds, and the comeback is gonna be quite a bit harder on easy mode compared to any of the other levels because of how slow it is. These opponents will be slow moving. They'll behave in There's slow ways, and it's just gonna be hard to make up time in any one place. Smart is going safe with the 4 chains, but that gave Erica time to get the garbage clear. I think I almost think you could get away with constant 3 chains in the easy mode, especially if you're able to find your combos.
Yeah, I think you know, in the last few easy races that we've done in Race Night, I've been kind of liking just a really quick 3 chain with combos. Seems to be a little more of a consistent. Ooh, that's a nice 11.
I mean, Smart's not finding all of the extra combos, so she's going to X4, and she's more or less doing it by the book. If you are not making too many combos, it's like when in doubt, chain more. Oh, looks like Razor needed to chain a little bit more to make the timing on Koga a little cleaner. And same for Smart. She only sent 3 lines. So that's gonna waste a little bit more time. Razor needs that to happen like 4 more times in order for him to get back in this match.
I mean, it can happen. You know, we've seen crazier things. It's not impossible, but certainly improbable. Oh, this is a pretty good attack here. Okay. Oh, Nicole. Okay, follow up top splaying off. Alright. Very good. 16.
And the lead has effectively crystallized to a full stage now.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to make up that kind of ground on easy mode. Just because there really isn't that much room and not that many stages. Oh no! Oh, okay. Oh jeez. I thought Blaine on Razor's side was gonna go for the purples for that lower garbage, but somehow decided to switch priorities. That was very strange.
Congratulations, you've won.
But Nicole, yeah, gonna maintain the lead. Going into Team Rocket here. Got 2 more stages.
2 more chances for these opponents to ruin Nicole's day for Razor's sake. That attack is short though. Gonna have to rebuild the chain. Oh yeah, just now we're panic comboing. And that's gonna give Rocket time for the garbage clear.
That's a
Is
lot
that gonna be enough of a break?
Hey, 31. Chance to make up time.
14 for Razor.
Yeah,
If that happens again, we're getting a game 4.
Yeah, that's 17 seconds made up. That's a lot for easy mode.
Oh, Smart's not starting with a combo. Uh-oh. She's floundering.
Okay. Just got a second chain going, but that's not going to be enough either.
Giovanni's going to be able to downstack this a bit. Oh, that's a garbage clear for Smart's Giovanni, and Razor's Giovanni is done. Well, well. It happened just like that. It turned just that fast. So,
Wow.
Wow, I Like Being Smart finishes that run with a 7:23, but Razorflame's time was 7:12, and it's good enough to grant him the first Pokeball.
Yeah, I said that making up that kind of ground in 2 stages was improbable, but yeah, Razor did the improbable. And yeah, we got game 4 here, so Nicole gets to pick what difficulty.
Oh, this is like what, the 5th game 4 in 7 matches? Or is it say I don't even remember.
Yeah, matches have been quite close this year so far in group stage.
I'm clarifying for our players that it is very possible to triple up on our levels for the follow-up for the games 4 and 5. And I think Smart would be inclined to try and finish this match out on easy whenever possible. So we're gonna run easy mode right back.
Okay, interesting. You know, Nicole just lost an easy mode race. So you know, gotta wonder what the thought process is.
She's saying in the race chat she can't chain right now. the later levels kind of require you to chain. So
all right, well, yeah, that's a fair statement. It's a fair statement, you know. Once you get past Brock, you don't have to do really too much chaining.
all right. Again, I believe Razorflame's feed will be about 4 seconds behind I Like Being Smart as we start this game 4. Doing the run back on easy mode, and Smart has the higher ceiling on easy, so you think she has the edge, but needs to make sure she can chain a little bit. She's not doing much chaining right now. Well, this helps.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Needs more than a 5 chain though.
Oh,
Excuse me, Gary. How low are we going?
Gary, oh my goodness, going out 4 lines.
This is a combo kill. This is a combo induced kill we're approaching.
Goodness.
Huh. Well.
Yeah, you usually don't have to S-hard trap Gary 1 on easy. My goodness.
Oh, Razor did not have a nice time with Gary either, so as far as the race is concerned, she's not being punished. That's gonna really make her nervous.
Okay, well, okay. 4 into 7. Gonna leave it at 5, but that's 1 line short. Oh, Brock's just slowly getting to that garbage clear. Oh, it's so painful. And there we go. Razor's gonna take the lead right back with a 19.
No problem.
Oh no, another garbage clear on Nicole's Brock. This is 40 plus seconds.
Uh-oh. I mean, if we're gonna lose time somewhere, it's gonna be in those first 2 stages, and Smart is seeing the worst of that.
Yeah, that's not what we call a good start for easy mode here. But you know, I mean, we saw at the last race, you know, Razor made up ground in the last 2 stages, so you know, surely that, you know, Nicole can do that. I mean, well, she's making up ground right now. It's 11 compared to
Okay.
Razor 20, so that's 9 seconds.
And she's already made it clear how much trouble she was having chaining at a moment. Now we're at the point in the easy run where you don't have to chain as much. Speaking of chain, that was a very fun way to get a 9 combo in that chain for Razor, and getting a bit of a reward for that.
Yeah, it was kind of nice. Did a little tuck. I had three clears lined up all at the same time. That's pretty.
You know, if anything, if there's anything Smart's been struggling with in this match, it's actually been making combos within her chains. Her chains are generally fine. That's another 9 combo Razor found in his chain.
Okay.
That's gotta be the PvP experience. Setting those up easier for him. I don't know. I don't know how much that was intentional.
I mean, it worked for Razor 2 stages in a row. So I mean, you know, if he is setting them up, I'll just keep setting them up because they're working.
Yeah, Razorflame in position here to bring this match to a game 5, and he's got about a 15-second lead right now.
Yeah, he's definitely going to maintain that. Nice 17.
It is shrinking, though. It just went down to 10 seconds after that Koga.
Yeah, that was a 12 for Nicole, and I mean, we do know Nicole, you know, likes the number 12 as you know, one of the easy mode races that we had at last year's tournament.
That was fun. Like, just go to our YouTube channel if you want to check out our past tournaments. All the footage from our recent tournaments should all be there, and we definitely have a time during those matches. Watching over those matches has been a treat to not only entertain ourselves, but also help us understand how to play better. So if you're looking to improve your game a little bit, might help to run back through those videos and see how.
Oh, that's a 12 combo.
That's a 12. The 12 combo, and the 13-second stage for Smart. She is coming back.
Slowly but surely, Razor still has a little bit of a lead.
You know, I automatically assumed that Smart's faster easy time would give her the tech edge in this level, but it is Razor with the PvP experience. So, yeah, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. You know, Razor gets a bit more of that lead. Oh man, I mean, we just came off a ridiculous easy mode comeback in the last race. Can it happen again?
We'll see. You know, this is pretty much the same situation as last game, except the roles are reversed.
Razor had to rely on a slide tech to extend that chain. He needed every bit of that for that 16-second stage, and that's 13 for Smart. Okay, we're like within 10 seconds going into the final stage. If Razorflame finishes the job, we are going to game 5.
Yeah, we'll see what he does here. Okay. 3 chain, 4 chain.
Oh, that's solid. Is that pillar
pretty
gonna hold up?
good.
It
Oh,
does!
Yeah.
Well, well, well. What have we here? Oh, Smart was short on that
Oh,
attack.
yeah.
That was kind of doomed to fail.
Yeah, didn't make a difference in the end anyways, because Razor, had a very strong attack on Geo. But yeah, guys, we're going to game 5 here.
By a
Razor
time of 7:06 to 7:30, Razorflame gets Pokeball number 2.
Yeah, and that's 2 straight easy mode race wins for Razor. So once again, Nicole gets to pick the difficulty for game 5.
And now she's confuzzled. He doesn't actually know what to do.
Yeah, Nicole definitely does not want to pick easy mode again, because she just lost 2 in a row. But again, normal and hard, have not particularly been nice to both of these players either. So, yeah, this is a tough decision.
Ah, man, she's not playing with the consistency with her combos that she needs to get more consistent times. So I don't think easy's the call here. I think hard being the most consistent all the way through is her best bet.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. All the opponents in hard mode raised their stack, and 3 or 4 chain, kind of quick. Usually, will mostly get the job done.
Well, guess where we're going then. That's right, normal mode.
Boy, going back to the tweener mode between easy and hard.
So,
I mean-
just like that, consecutive matches in this tournament going to game 5. Well.
I mean, the game 1, they did normal, and Nicole did win by almost a minute. Albeit, the times, maybe not the most spectacular from both players, but you'd have to think Nicole's probably feeling a little bit better with this, definitely over easy.
Smart wants to make an announcement to the live chat. So maybe we'll get a reasoning. We'll get a reasoning as to why she's picking normal, but looks like she's gonna hold herself to this decision, regardless of how it goes. So she's gonna pledge to not complain about it later. We'll see if we can hold her to that. Oh, this day's not even half over, and it's already been a roller coaster and a half.
Yeah, this is 2 matches today, 2 game 5s.
Are we gonna have our second reverse sweep? If we have our second reverse sweep, we've got a rather sizable upset on our hands.
Oh yeah, that's right. Gamer had to pull a reverse sweep against the relentless attacks of the Octo Oil.
Yeah, Gamer managed to avoid getting splatted at the end. Can Smart avoid getting splatted by this normal mode? Oh, that's... Oh, are you kidding me, Gary?
Oh no, Gary! Come on, should've just let that one drop. Oh, wait. Gary actually raised his stack a little bit.
Yeah, not at the very beginning, but Gary will get the opportunity to raise after.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, both players are having trouble sending enough to Gary. Oh, not again! These early stages are giving our players fits yet again. Razorflame's stage went so long he had time to make a metal panel match.
Oh boy. That's how you...
Yeah, those panels spawn based on how many panels you clear. So when you see those, you know your match is going long. You know you're having trouble.
Okay, Nicole going to 5 chain. That should do the trick. Okay, that's a nice bounce back after that. Very trolly Gary. See if Razor can do the same here.
Okay. 8 combo, that double 4s and a 3 chain. That's fairly good. That's a fairly steady attack to go with.
Yeah, do like me some 8 combos. They're a lot. They're a really good combo to spam in this game.
Got a bit of floundering from Smart there, but she did get to where she needed to go in the end. Razorflame's not getting a great start here, though.
Okay, that's a line short. Oh, got the line covered. Okay, good recovery. That's a good recovery after that little bit of a slow start. So, you know, staying right there. Cole going to a 5 chain. Actually, she needed all of that. Very nice 15-second there.
Okay. Razorflame is starting X4, X5. Both of these players seem to be content to going up to X5 if they think they need it. And they think they need it more than maybe they should. I don't know. I don't know. Seems like Razor's been able to find a few more combos in his chains today and could probably get away with not sending X5s as much. Smart has not demonstrated that level of confidence today. So maybe she does need to go that big. It's we're still trying to figure out the best race strats for all levels of play.
What are you doing?
Calm down, Erica. Jeez. Calm down, Koga. A garbage clear. Gonna waste more time, but only a little more time. Not too bad.
Yeah, 17 with a garbage clear is still all right. You know, you can kind of, you know, accept that kind of a stage. Yeah, Razor had to go to a 5 chain. There were no combos.
And when in doubt, chain more. And I think we're seeing Smart very much in doubt right now. She's definitely chaining in excess to make sure she gets these foes dead. But it's working right now. Her lead is almost a full stage.
Oh, Razor had to do a slide technique to save that, but couldn't continue. Uh-oh. Rina's gonna get that garbage clear right there. Okay, got a nice 5 chain backup. Oh, Blaine on Nicole's side, chaining a little bit. Scamming gets to those 4 combos. Oh, pillars.
Oh, the scam is real for Razor's Sabrina, too. Oh, this lead is about to get out of control.
Let's get going.
Yeah, this is a long fight. Whoa, okay.
Goodness gracious. This is the last thing Razorflame needs to see right now. Oh, Smart definitely caught off guard by the combo emerging from the upcoming row.
Yeah, that was a Ghost 6 combo that she got there. For those of you that actually don't know what a Ghost combo is, it's a combo that you get from simply raising the stack.
And I'll be honest with you, that term is so obscure that I can't even remember the last time I heard the term for that.
Yeah. If you're in the Tetris Attack online community, you probably will know what that term is.
That would be why I haven't heard in a long time. And maybe I'll get into PvP one of these days. Just not comfortable with level 10 speed. And these players are showing to not have a lot of comfort with this game right now. Game's been treating all of our players in today's action a bit on the dirty side. We are coming down to another deciding game here. Whoever wins this race wins the match. And whoever wins the match will have an increased shot at presumably challenging Ty for the second spot in our pool 1. And Smart is extending the lead even further here. Oh, seems like Razorflame's combos have been running out a tiny bit as these stages progress. That rocket's way out of position, though.
Yeah, just too slow, no chance for Rocket to get to that. Yeah, this is once again a lot of ground makeup in the late game here. I mean, we saw it with easy mode in game 3. Could definitely happen again here. Well, maybe not if Nicole keeps getting sub 20 stages like that 19.
Yep, time is running out very, very fast for Razorflame's chances. We're down to our final 2 stages for our 9 seed. And she's not taking chances here, finding a 5 chain. She's got 8 combo down, so that's going to give her a fair shot, and that is a 14. She needed that. She needed that for her confidence, if nothing else. So we're coming on to the final stage here. Finish this out, and ilikebeingsmart will win this match.
Yeah, and she's in a really good spot to take down this this 5th game here. Very sizable lead. And yeah, Richie is really trolling Razor right now.
Oh, the 8 combo to get the clear. Uh-oh. Oh, we're definitely dealing with a couple of panic situations right now. That's a 2nd tier chain from Razor's Richie. That 2nd tier panel's coming in clutch for him.
I mean, Bruno's really trolling on Nicole's side, but like this would have to be a super epic troll for Razor to come back here.
Out of time. Oh my goodness.
Richie just wasn't gonna let it happen for Razor this time.
Oh man.
Are you ready?
Well, this game 5 mercifully ends with a normal time for ilikebeingsmart of 9 minutes 56 seconds. 30-second improvement on the previous normal race.
Very nice. And yeah, Nicole does avoid the reverse sweep.
Whew. Let's grant her that third Pokeball and the win. Oh my. She's saying in the live chat she needs a nap after that. It's too much stress. Oh my goodness. Alright, can I actually update this result here? Here we go. Let's get a good come on Razor, I know you can get off to a good start. No combos in this chain. Gonna go to X6 and I think now might be the time to show off.
Yeah, he's trying to go for that forky strats. 10, 11. There's 11. Nowhere to go after that.
That works. That works. That is an 1140 for our 16 seed. Oh boy. Unfortunately, fortunately, that was not enough on this day. So let's go ahead and make this one official the only way we know how. It is ilikebeingsmart winning this match 3-2 and notching the first win on her belt in this pool stage. Hooey! That was a deal. An ordeal, even.
Oh boy.
Alright, let's go to our standings here to get the latest. And you can see Ty at the top for the moment at a race record of 3-1. Smart right there with the 3-2 race record. It's gonna be a very, very close competition between those two for potentially the second spot in this group. But Thomas, did anything you see yesterday really change your perception of Smart's chances of getting out of this pool alive?
I mean, you know, there were definitely times she panicked during that match. You know, she's gonna have to make it out of this group, you know, especially go up against U-Cards and Ty. She's definitely gonna have to, you know, keep calm and, you know, play with the consistency that we know she can play at.
Yeah, her ceiling is still quite scary to go up against. I mean, just imagine if she got that 1258 in bracket. My goodness, that would have been quite something to behold. But yeah, Ty ceilings and Smart ceilings are quite on the scary side. So I know I will not have to be able to let my guard up in the slightest. And yeah, Razorflame showing some chops once again taking a PPL pools match to game 5. Oh, that was fun. That was fun, and we'll definitely have a lot of fun with this pool going forward. We're gonna have a lot more fun still with this broadcast, we've got 3 more live matches for you, including a Pool 3 matchup between Lunar Chimera and Karaoke, and Pool 2 with Corey, BLD, and Fudu. But our big match of the day is going to be the other Pool 4 matchup we've got for you. Yoshi 112 against 6. Like, man, FFR, this is going to be one of those matches that plays a pivotal role in who gets out of this group.
Yeah, and to quote 6 in chat, and speaking of pick, stay tuned, because, yeah, Yoshi just, yeah, if you guys know Yoshi, he has basically all the cursor speed in the world playing this game, and it is so much fun to watch. Then again, 6 has been pretty much on fire lately with this game. So boy, the way this day's been going, that could be another game 5 coming up.
I don't know if our later competitors are particularly ready for that. I know particular Lunar Chimera might be a bit miffed about having to extend the wait just a bit longer. But oh man, we have got quite the broadcast left for you still. But this match, FFR, this match was still quite the banger indeed. Any final thoughts on what we just witnessed?
Well, I mean, if we're playing poker, we have a pair of 5s so far, so, we're either gonna get a 5 card, or, maybe some other kind of poker hand. Who knows?
Oh man, this tournament is just crazy, man. The talent pool is just so deep. You never know who's gonna win any given race. We have our ideas, but there are no guarantees. No guarantees in this tournament to be had at all, and hopefully the rest of this tournament will continue to show that. So once again, we've got 3 more matches for you coming to you live here on Twitch. But for those of you on YouTube, that is going to do it for us, for FFR Pro 21 and everyone else at the League of Puzzle Speedrunners. This has been Cards of the Heart, and until next time, everyone, happy puzzling.
Later, guys.